some weird as fuck responses to that poem. Someone in Manchester once said, "Are there really 310 species of pigeon? They all look the fucking same." So, the next poem, yes it is. This is my Oscar speech. So I've actually promised most of my friends that in the unlikely event I ever win an Oscar, this will be my acceptance speech. Ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, I have a word or two to say about words. Some words are magnificent, like magnificent. Sublimely sprawling between two finger spaces, regally reaching out its nasal consonants like rivers in a mountain landscape, outstretched arms to an adoring subject. Some words are flawless, like flawless. Its W, cut like a gemstone, hangs on a softly spun sling of silken sounds and decorates the neck of any page. But my favourite word in the English language is aliquot. Ooh. Aliquot. 'Twas aliquot made a logophile of me, aliquot for whom I handcuffed myself to verbal bedposts and waited, anticipated, oh, aliquot! And aliquot, with me bound to the page, ejaculates a small but carefully measured volume of solution prematurely. Because aliquot is defined as a carefully measured portion of a larger volume. Disappointing. And so my favourite word is Icelandic. My favourite word is ljós. Ljós is a word very much like its meaning. You can hide from ljós. You can bathe in ljós. Ljós is every colour, every shape, and ljós makes everything much more beautiful. Ljós is light, a particulate word that flows like a wave. But some words are barbed wire fences, some words are well-tied nooses, some words are panels in a great glass ceiling. No one will question their construction, crafted to curse, smithed to segregate, their sole intention to chop a population into chunks and build rifts between them. These words are no good. Other words depict body parts and body functions. By contrast, they show us all that we have in common. Yet we herd our children away from these words, hide them behind shrill electronic beeps, far harsher on the ear than the words they are meant to conceal. All of our children will, and all of our children will. But if these words are taboo by the same standards, my children will never be exposed to the filth that is Winnie the Pooh or Roger Rabbit. These words mean no harm, yet we coop them within the same barbed wire fences, hang them from the same well-tied nooses, splatter them against the same glass ceiling. The things that bring us together as taboo as the things that pull us apart. So tell me, ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, when I say the word cunt, why do you find it offensive? Cheers. So as Tim so excellently mentioned, I was in the Slam last year. For those of you who don't know, Slam is competitive poetry, where idiots like me get up and say words, and then judges objectively judge their subjective art, and it's great. So this poem is about that. It's called Competitive Modesty. Numbers are the bluntest of impacts, and we trade words for numbers as bar-fight brawlers trade blows in this most brutal of blood sports. But our punches are cushioned, our knuckles connect undusted, our words compare not with sticks and stones, because numbers will always hurt us. Numbers are the bluntest of impacts. We call it competitive modesty. Were we boxers, we could not fling ourselves forwards fast enough. Were we wrestlers, we would script ourselves to cower. Were we gladiators, we would dream of downturned thumbs, because this is competitive modesty. When all's been said and the numbers read, it is they who hurt the most that are crowned. Poets, 10 or 12 of them sit or stand on a stage or dusty floor. Each stares at their feet, full of confidence in their own abilities, but lacking the conviction to stand up and say, I will win this. Because this is competitive modesty and everyone else deserves it so much more. Each in turn opens a cage, presents to the bloodthirsty audience a beast. They range from garden hedgerow familiars like social inequality and lost loves pined for, to safari park superstars like regenerating body cells or reasons to visit Peterborough. Each has its throat slit, each is bled dry on the hot sand, each is dissected, its innards arranged in the manner deemed most emotionally stimulating, each is judged. Swords slit skin smoothly, but numbers are the bluntest of impacts. And the poets, one by one, at the sound of the klaxon, fall on their swords for the cause of competitive modesty.